There's one question I often get asked, which is it normal to want to stay at home instead of going out to meet new people or find dates? Especially if you have been living alone, been single for a while, and been feeling lonely. You probably feel that you're missing out on life. At the same time, you hate being labeled as antisocial or avoidant, but no matter how hard you try, you couldn't really force yourself to go out and have fun. So you wonder, have I been missing out on life? I had similar struggles, and I had tons of conversations about it with my psychotherapist at the time when I was healing. So I wanted to share my view on this. So have you been missing out? Probably not, because whether people choose to go out or not, we're all exploring our own way to buffer against life's suffering and pain, which is a part of life that is unavoidable. Loneliness is something that no human beings, no life on this planet could avoid. We all have a lot of experiences, consciously or unconsciously, that could not be verbalized, could not be touched really deep down in our soul, that could not even be shared and witnessed by the people that are closest to us. It doesn't matter if it's your romantic partner or friends or even parents. But one thing undeniable is that people with childhood trauma, we tend to be more sensitive towards outside stimulus. We get triggered more easily. It takes longer and more energy for us to bounce back to the baseline. But other than that, everybody is exploring our own way to find balance, to make us feel better. Maybe somebody chooses to just go on a run. Somebody wanted to ride a bike. Somebody wanted to hang out with friends, get drunk. And some of us, we prefer to stay at home. We all have our individual way of making us feel better, but all of that are used to buffer against pain. So don't think that you're the only one who's going through the pain because you had childhood trauma. It's not like that. Everybody has it. Don't overestimate the difference between human beings. The challenge to people with childhood trauma is that it requires us to be even more gentle and compassionate about our life choices, about the states that we're in. Maybe we're not in the best mood to hang out all the time. Maybe at this stage, staying at home is a better choice for us because we're not charged up. We don't have the energy to deal with extra stimulus or triggers, right? So at different stage, we do different things. Maybe while you're fully rested, when you bounce back from solitude, you have more energy and more courage to step outside a little bit further, step outside for a little bit more, and even try dating. That's your freedom, right? Because at that stage, you just feel naturally comfortable in doing that instead of feeling the agony by forcing yourself to do things that you don't feel like doing right now. Being alone, preferring solitude, doesn't mean anything negative. It's not a bad thing at all. If you wanted to add more elements to it to spice it up when you find it boring, maybe add more stimulus that's tolerable to you step by step. When you're all soothed up, when you're all charged up, maybe you can go out. The only thing that hurts us is your judgment, is your self-doubts, is the shaming voice that tells you, you shouldn't stay at home, you should go out and be like them, you shouldn't be like yourself. So I challenge you to be more compassionate and gentle towards the choices you're making, towards how you feel, towards your mood, toward your current stage of healing. Just you as a whole lovely human being.